I understand how AI works conceptually.
So do I.
That doesn't mean I can use it.
Exactly.
I keep thinking I missed some secret technique everyone else knows.
What if there isn't one?
Wait, are we already recording?
Welcome to AI as Collaborative Partner, where apparently you just heard our honest confusion before the show even started.
And that confusion is actually the perfect starting point for understanding why using AI well is harder than it looks.
The biggest misconception is treating AI like a vending machine where the right words produce the perfect output.
So people expect instant success instead of a process, which makes early attempts feel like failure.
Creative work rarely happens instantly, whether you are learning music, writing, or experimenting with ideas. What actually works is something we call the productive loop, where interaction builds understanding over time.
So instead of aiming for perfection immediately, you're learning through feedback and adjustment.
And once momentum starts, the process actually becomes faster than trying to force a perfect answer up front. This gap between understanding and doing is what we call the operational gap.
You can understand the theory and still struggle because the skill develops through experience, not explanation.
Psychologically, people interpret that struggle as personal failure instead of normal skill development. The brain needs repetition before patterns become visible, so discomfort is often a sign of learning.
From an engineering perspective, iteration is simply feedback improving system performance. Without feedback cycles, no complex system reaches stability or efficiency.
And the interesting thing is, AI behaves more like a complex system than a tool, so you learn it the same way, through interaction. Which brings us to something people don't expect: AI has latent abilities you only discover by pushing it.
So instead of asking what it can do, you're experimenting to see what emerges.
In engineering terms, you are probing the response surface of a black box system.
This exploration phase often feels uncertain, which can trigger anxiety for high-achieving people. But tolerating that uncertainty is exactly what allows new competence to form.
And this is where perspective shifts from being a technician to being a designer.
You stop trying to do everything yourself and start orchestrating tools to achieve outcomes.
It's similar to when GPS replaced memorizing directions. The skill changed, but the capability expanded.
Automation does not remove expertise, it relocates where expertise is applied.
People sometimes fear that thinking is being commoditized, but what's really happening is that routine thinking is.
Which means higher level judgment and creativity actually become more valuable.
Psychologically, people feel threatened because identity is tied to the tasks they used to perform.
The opportunity is to move up a level, from operator to designer to producer.
So instead of asking what button do I press, you ask what outcome am I trying to create.
Next time, we're going to show how this shift plays out in a real project so you can see the loop in action.
If you take one thing away today, it's that confusion doesn't mean you're behind, it means you're starting.